Alright, let's talk about something that's always making headlines but rarely gets explained in plain English. Trade wars. You've probably heard about countries slapping tariffs on each other or politicians arguing about who's winning and who's losing. But what actually is a trade war, and why do countries get into these economic battles in the first place? A trade war is basically when two or more countries start fighting over money. But instead of soldiers, they use taxes and rules on imports and exports. Imagine you're running a lemonade stand and your neighbor is selling cookies. If you both let customers buy whatever they want, everyone's happy. But if you suddenly decide to charge your neighbor extra for selling cookies in your yard, and then they charge you extra for lemonade on their side, you just started a trade war. In real life, countries use tariffs, those are taxes on imported goods, to make products from other countries more expensive. The idea is to protect local businesses from foreign competition. Sometimes countries also limit the amount of certain products that can be imported, or they create really tough standards that are hard for foreign companies to meet. So why would a country start a trade war? Usually, it's because they feel like the other side isn't playing fair. Maybe they think another country is selling goods at super low prices to kill off local businesses. Or maybe they're upset about lost jobs or a big trade deficit, which means they're buying way more from the other country than they're selling. Now let's break down the pros and cons. On the positive side, trade wars can actually help protect jobs in certain industries. If foreign products get more expensive, people might buy more local products, which is good news for local businesses and workers. It can also give a country some leverage in negotiations, pushing the other side to agree to better terms. But here's the catch. Trade wars almost always have downsides. Higher tariffs mean higher prices for everyone, so consumers end up paying more at the store. And when countries fight back with their own tariffs, it can hurt exporters, farmers, and manufacturers who suddenly lose access to important markets. Trade wars can also slow down the global economy, making it harder for everyone to grow and innovate. History has shown that while trade wars might seem like a quick fix, they often end up causing more problems than they solve. The best outcomes usually come from countries negotiating and finding common ground, instead of throwing up barriers. So the next time you hear about a trade war, remember, it's not just about money, it's about jobs, politics, and the balance of power between countries. And while there might be some short-term winners, in the long run, nobody really wins when trade turns into a fight. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about how the global economy really works, stick around for the next video.